everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to roast Napa Jack's buttermilk brined turkey parts. Now, we've broken down a almost 20-pound turkey into 2 breasts and 2 thighs, 2 drummies, and 2 wings. And I'm going to show you right now how I made this beautiful brine for these turkey breasts, and we'll show you how to get going. Now, today I've broken down a almost 20-pound turkey into 2 breasts, 2 thighs, 2 drummies, and 2 wings, intact wings. I'm going to roast these in the oven much quicker than an entire turkey would take for a holiday, so it's kind of a shortcut, and you're going to impart a lot of great flavor into them with this buttermilk brine, and it's also going to give you some beautiful, moist, succulent, flavorful turkey, okay? So we are still roasting it on the bone. Don't fret. We're still going to have that great flavor from the bone, and you're also going to get drippings for gravy, so don't worry about that. All right, so here we go. I'm using this beautiful spice rub from Napa Jack's, and this is a wonderful spice rub. Make sure you check out the whole line of them because they're all tasty in their own right. This is just one of them. This is their chicken and fish. It is wonderful. I'll tell you what is in here. There's garlic, salt, onion, orange peel, spices, including chili pepper, sugar, parsley, green bell peppers, paprika, cilantro, and canola oil. So this is what the container looks like. Make sure you get to winecountrykitchens.com for this and their whole line. Beautiful stuff. It smells amazing. There's all kinds of other spices in here too that they don't want to tell you about. So they just say spices including, but it's their secret recipe. Okay, but it's great on poultry. I've used it for turkey and for duck and for chicken often. All right, we have 1 liter, that's nearly a quart, so you can use a liter or a quart. I have a teaspoon of pepper, 4 tablespoons of kosher salt. You can use whatever salt you like, but I prefer using the kosher salt. And I have 1 bay leaf and a couple dried chili peppers that I have from my garden. These are nice and hot, spicy. They're actually masquerade peppers. And we're going to combine this in a large bowl here, measuring cup bowl. Move these beautiful turkey over, and let's combine our flavor. So we're going to start with the buttermilk. I'm using the entire carton, and this is going to get split up between 2 resealable plastic bags. I'm going to do half of the turkey in each. I like things spicy, so I'm just adding a little bit more spice to this. The Napa Jack's spice rub has wonderful flavor, and if you don't like really spicy things, you won't have to add anything. In goes the bay leaf. I'm going to kind of crush up these little peppers so that the seeds are exposed and everything can get nice and spicy. Wonderful. It's such a joy to grow your own ingredients. That's also my own bay leaf. You know who has touched it, you know what went into it, completely organic, and 4 tablespoons of the kosher salt. I'm going to add 2 good heaping teaspoons of the spice rub, and I have 1 pièce de résistance, a dash or 2 of gumbo filet. Oh, it gives such a beautiful flavor, and it's very reminiscent of those beautiful soul food southern flavors. All right, we're going to whisk this up or stir it. Make sure everything is evenly distributed. I like to leave it for just a hot second before I pour it on my turkey, just to make sure that the ingredients start to hydrate. Lovely. So we'll let that sit while I get these in the bags. It smells so good. I love doing chicken like this as well. You can't really see it, I guess. I don't want to dump it too far. But boy, those flavors are wonderful. I just love buttermilk. I even love it in pancakes and waffles and things. You would think that it's a fatty ingredient because it's called buttermilk, but it's only 1%, and that's less than most milks that people actually drink. So there you go. Before you start something of this magnitude with a giant bird, make sure you have a place to keep this cold. You need it in the refrigerator, a very cold garage, or even a cooler with ice. This has to stay cold until you are ready to roast it up. Now, it is very cold here in Canada. It is just above freezing, and I think this is going to be the perfect environment for this overnight. Tomorrow I'm cooking a holiday feast, and make sure you tune in to some of those recipes. They're going to be awesome. Pineapple cranberry sauce. We have the buttermilk brined turkey that we're going to roast, and some other fun stuff. Tiger nut and mango mousses for dessert. Mousses. All right. I have some very large resealable plastic bags. I'm going to treat the turkey as though I cut it in half. So I'm going to put one drummy, one thigh, one turkey wing, and one breast in one bag. You also want to put it inside of something so that it doesn't leak everywhere, because if you just broke down a turkey, it may have some sharp edges on the bone, and you don't want that breaking through. And if it does, you want to protect it, and you want to save the flavor as well. So I'm going to use a nice large pot, big enough that it's going to fit it. I like to use the resealable plastic bags because, see, I don't have a ton of buttermilk. You don't want to like buy a whole ton of buttermilk just to brine the turkey. It's going to really effectively keep the buttermilk all around these parts because you can let the air out, and it's a very effective way to use, you know, a little bit more expensive ingredients. So put that to the side. Rinse and repeat with another bag. Try and keep your hands from touching as many things as possible, and make sure that you're disinfecting all of your surfaces after you have been working with poultry, okay? Or any meat for that matter. In goes the thigh, or sorry, the breast, the wing, that drummy, and the thigh. All right, next, stand the bags upright. So 1 quart is roughly 4 cups. I'm gonna use 2 cups in each bag. So try and eyeball. You know what? I'm going to put a bay leaf in each one. So we'll remedy that situation. All right, so squeeze all of the air that you possibly can out of this bag. Seal it up. Now, I'm just going to kind of move this mixture all around these parts to make sure they're evenly coated. Stand it back up, hold that up, and put it in the pot. Okay? That's going to protect everything. Rinse and repeat. Now seal that up, moving all the air. Massage that around a little bit and stand that up. Perfect. So now I suggest that you leave this to brine overnight. I'm actually going to probably check on it a few times, move it around, make sure everything's coated. The things that are on the top need to be coated as well, okay? So do that, or you can lay it on their side, whatever you think is going to work best. Rotate it around and make sure everything's getting that beautiful flavor. But we got to keep this cold in the fridge or with ice around it or in a nice cooler, whatever you think, okay? Whatever's clever. All right, it's the next day and we are ready to cook up our holiday feast. So I brought my turkey in, and it actually snowed overnight. So the turkey isn't frozen, but it's nice and cold. So that's perfect for this beautiful buttermilk brine. And I can smell it. It smells amazing. It almost smells like a really good ranch dressing in there. Beautiful. So in each one of these bags, if you remember, I have half of the turkey. I have 1 drummy, 1 thigh, 1 wing, and 1 breast, okay? So I'm going to use 2 cookie sheets, and I have silicone baking mats. Make sure you check out my review on the SmarterBaking mat. These are awesome, non-stick silicone, dishwasher safe. They go from -40 to 480 degrees Fahrenheit. They are wonderful, no muss, no fuss. It's going to help my cookie sheets from looking horrible after this roasting process. And make sure you check out the Christmas discount from SmarterBaking. Tell them Cooking with Kimberly sent you, and you will get a 40% discount. And enter our contest to win 1 of 5 of these awesome mats for Christmas. So here we go. Onto my mat. We're going to put these turkey pieces. All right. I have my oven preheated to 325 degrees. Here's a beautiful, oh, that smells good. Here's a beautiful wing. This is a thigh. And just arrange them on your baking sheet so that everything fits nicely. Okay, here's my drummy. Boy, this smells good. I am really excited about this recipe. And our gorgeous turkey breast. That's my favorite part. All right, so we're set up, and we'll just put this off to the side. Into my oven it's going to go. I'm going to put both sheets in at the exact same time. Now, I'm thinking this is going to take roughly an hour and a half-ish, okay? You are going to test it with your digital thermometer or your meat thermometer and make sure that the pieces with extensive bone, like the drummy and the thigh, go up to 165 degrees before you remove it. You want it to go up to 170. The temperature rises after you take it out of the oven about 5 degrees. So I need this to go to 165, okay? Into the oven it goes. I have it on convection so that the air can circulate between the two trays. In it goes. Look at how beautiful. That's gonna brown up nicely too. I've turned down the temperature a little bit because it will brown easily all on its own. And I'm just gonna keep checking it throughout the roasting time to make sure all is well, things aren't burning. If they look to be a little bit too browned, you need to cover them with a loose tent of foil so that they don't keep burning like that. All right, let's arrange the next one. Oh, look at that piece. Oh, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. I am very excited. And just arrange the pieces so that they fit properly. So this turkey, if it was in its entirety, would take probably about 4 or 5 hours to roast completely. That's a long time, and I don't have to wait that long. We'll be probably eating within the next 2 hours, so that's pretty exciting to me. I don't know about you, but saving time on the holidays is essential because you want to spend time with your family and your friends and entertaining. You know, you don't want to be stuck in the kitchen doing all this work. You want to make it easier for yourself. It's not that it won't be just as delicious because this is going to be outstanding. Into the oven. Awesome. So we will see you in maybe an hour. I'll show it to you, but keep checking on it, okay? All right, it's been an hour. My oven just beeped. Let's get this turkey out of here to look at. Oh, that looks beautiful. Take out both of them so they're both at the same stage. And I'm going to actually show this to you first. Looks gorgeous. Don't be afraid of a little bit of brownness. That's lovely. That's what you want, okay? Gorgeous. It smells heavenly in here. And it's only an hour in it. These look like they're, you know, where I thought they would be. Thinking I am going to baste these guys quickly. There's lots of pan juices, so if you want to make a gravy later, you're still good to go with that. And I'm seeing that anything that was really browned is on the mat, just like I wanted, and it's going to be much less cleanup. I can't wait to eat dinner tonight. Gorgeous. Who would have thunk? Holiday turkey like this. I wish you could smell this. They have to figure out a way to do smell-o-vision because, wow, that really would sell a recipe. Looking at these guys, they look like they are pretty much done, in fact, and that's only an hour. How awesome is that? So, I'm just basting them to make sure that they get some nice flavor. I'm going to put them back in for a few more minutes, crisp up, brown up a little bit more, and we'll be ready to go. Make sure you have your side dishes ready, and we're going to enjoy some turkey. Back into the oven. If you need more time on your turkey, you've tested it with your handy dandy digital thermometer. If you need more time on your turkey and you feel like your turkey is pretty browned, you can cover it with a loose foil tent. That way it will still continue to brown a little bit, but it won't brown a heck of a lot more. Make sure it's loose so that any moisture can escape and you'll still have nice crispy skin. So let's test mine out. I'm testing right near the bone. Near the center of your breast you want to go. And we are reading 165 degrees. That's exactly what I like. I like my stuff well done. I'm using my Alpha Griller's digital food thermometer today. This thing's awesome. It has a hold button so that when you take the temperature of your meat, whether it's in the grill or whether it's in the oven, you can press the hold button. Sometimes when you release, especially with digital thermometers, it will start reading the temperature of the air just that quickly, and you won't get an accurate reading of what was actually going on inside there when you couldn't see. So it has a hold button so you can hold what's going on, and then you can look at it while it's out. So this is very handy, and it's got a nice magnet on the back. That's like my favorite thing about it. It doesn't take much to make me happy. It just needs to be something that's functional. You can check them out on Amazon.com as well. So I'm going to put these guys right back into the oven. I'm going to keep an eye on them. I don't want them to brown too much. But look at them all glistened up after I've basted them. Delish. And I'll repeat with the other half of the turkey. Oh, lots of drippings. I'm really excited about this. And smell all of those amazing spices from our spice rub. Woo! And the buttermilk. Man, what an awesome ingredient. It's very underused, I think, and underappreciated. Look at that skin all browned up. That's mainly because of that beautiful buttermilk. The solids in the buttermilk are the things that are browning up nicely here, along with the skin underneath. Smells awesome in here, huh, Mom?
Oh, yes.
It'll be a holiday feast. This is great, too, if you want to have people over maybe on the weekend, you know, any weekend. And this is a nice and fast and really impressive. Turkey is always something that's fun and very special. People will feel very special if you feed them turkey at your house. It's a food of love for sure. Gorgeous. And it can be so much easier than we make it. All right, back into the oven. A few more minutes, maybe 10, I would say. All right, that's 10 minutes. Look at this beautiful turkey. I'm just gonna leave the door ajar. I turned the oven off. Oh my goodness, they look so beautiful. You can see the skin has crisped back up. You got a little bit more flavor even. You've got some great drippings here. Oh my goodness, look at this glorious, glorious turkey. All right, I have a platter out here. You're probably gonna need 2 platters, okay? If you wanna serve them like this. I'm actually going to serve this sort of medieval-ish style, and we're gonna put it beautifully on this platter, and you could always cut it at the table, carve it at the table, and that would be a lovely presentation just bringing it like this. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. Well, this is absolutely beautiful. So let's move this to the platter. Try to arrange it in such a way that it looks nice and you keep the skin crispy. So you don't want to layer things on top of nice crispy skin, in other words, okay? Beautiful. These silicone oven gloves are awesome too.
Mm-hmm.
They're handy. Look at that. They all fit just right. It's like they were made for this presentation. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Right? Wouldn't that be beautiful, bringing 2 big trays like that to the table?
Right.
You move this. Look at all this juice for gravy. Yum! You've got things browned up on that mat. So you don't even have to worry about scraping it off. It's right there and it's browned already. Beautiful.
And you don't have to worry about it burning.
No.
That's a great thing.
All right. What a gorgeous tray to bring to the table. Very medieval style. They would feel like kings and queens this evening when they dine. Look at that. Beautiful, right? So someone, like a guy, could take the drummy, and another guy could take the turkey wing, and then, you know, you can split up the others. The thigh is a little bit bigger, and the breast definitely is bigger. So I am going to slice some of the breast off because that's my favorite, and I'm going to taste it for you. Hate to wreck my display, but we're ready to eat. All right. You can see the fillet underneath. The fillet of the turkey breast. Get a little bit of that too. This crispy, crispy skin. Have to show this to you. Ooh, that's hot. This is nice, crispy, crispy skin. I can't wait. You ready to try some, Mommy?
Oh, absolutely, Kim.
Oh boy. Try some. I'll give you some of this. This is the best part to me. The really crispy. Here you go, Mom.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh,
Come on.
that's crispy on the outside and moist.
That's soul food for you.
Moist and delicious.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
The buttermilk.
The flavor is right through the meat.
Mmm. All those spices. Mmm.
This permeated the meat. It's so good.
That's the exact word I was going to say. I just was chewing. Absolutely wonderful. The buttermilk really worked as a vehicle for those awesome spices we put on there from Wine Country Kitchens, Napa Jack's chicken and fish rub. Heavens, that is so good. The skin is crispy. Look at this. The meat, you can see inside is just juicy. It's glistening. It's so moist and tender and juicy and full of flavor right to the core. Oh my goodness. You can even see spices all in there. Mmm.
Oh boy, that's so good.
Delicious. Mmm.
I can't get over how moist it is.
It took an hour and 10 minutes to do an entire 19.5-pound turkey using our SmarterBaking mats. They're really handy. I'm telling you. I can't wait to make some gravy and eat. All right? Beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait to serve this crispy, crispy golden, dark brown, lovely food of love. Happy holidays from our house to yours. Make sure you check out our website every day. We're having all kinds of contests and new recipes and things for Christmas. Christmas is a very busy time of year for everyone. Everyone visits.
And this is such a time saver.
It's time saver. If someone pops in on you and you're like, oh no, I forgot we were supposed to have dinner tonight, this is done in an hour. You can make a couple little appetizers for them, a couple cocktails or bevies, and by that time you'll have awesome turkey. Like you meant to do it that way.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yum. Make sure you check out WineCountryKitchens.com for this awesome spice rub and their whole line of spice rubs that make everything so much better. Boy, we're really going to enjoy a fabulous holiday feast with some serious flavor. This is awesome stuff. Yum. That's how you roast Napa Jack's Buttermilk Brined turkey pieces. You're going to love this. It's a great time saver. Kids are going to love this. It's fun and it's fast. And that's it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going down in your culinary world. All right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye. Yum.